Imagine having everything you need for your health in one place. No more juggling food apps, workout programs, habit trackers, and messages with your coach. The Best Life by You app brings it all together in one beautiful, easy to use platform built for overall wellness. You can track your food instantly with our barcode scanner, log meals in seconds, and even write, save, and track your own recipes right inside the app. This isn't AI coaching or automated feedback. It is with yours truly as I personally review your data every single week. Sleep, macros, water, mood, workouts, and habits, and give you real, thoughtful guidance. You can ask up to 2 personalized questions per week and get direct answers from a real human who actually knows your goals. Our daily tracking isn't just about calories, it's about accountability that actually works. You'll track sleep quality, energy, hydration, supplements, movement, reflections, and wins, building self-awareness and consistency that leads to real change. You'll also get a Julia-approved training program with the option to upgrade to a custom plan based on your goals, plus a complete plant-based nutrition system. We have over 45 plant-based meals with full macros, a meal calculator, and 100 plus foods that you can go ahead add on at any time, seamlessly connected. On top of that, you'll have access to education that empowers, science-backed resources, athlete success stories, book and podcast recommendations, and a 4-week plant-based transition plan so you don't just follow instructions, you understand the why. This is the future of coaching. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Best Life by You, the podcast dedicated to helping you overcome challenges around nutrition, mindset, training, relationships, and well, all of the above. Today, I have a very exciting message for you guys. It is all about my new app that just came out on March 1st. So this episode is going to talk about the benefits. It's going to talk about what it includes, and it's going to talk about how it can help you all with accountability, with tracking, and having me in your corner the entire time. So what the app has, it is everything in one place. Most people juggle separate apps for food tracking, workout programs, habit tracking, and messaging their coach. Meanwhile, my app, the Best Life by You private client tracking app, it's a really long name, but it doesn't need to be. So just call it Best Life by You app, combines all of it into a single beautiful platform that, yes, I did truly. I spent over 150 hours building, but it has it all in one place. I really wanted to be able to help people with all of that, provide them recipes, provide them opportunities to track just in one place so that they can feel like they're in control. And again, it is real human feedback. It is just me looking through your tracker, giving you feedback. And that is every single week. I will be looking at your questions that you can put in the app. I'll be looking at what you've been tracking regarding food. I'll say, oh, maybe we need to increase our fiber this week. I'll answer your questions if you're dealing with high sugar cravings, whatever it is. I have that all that I will cover for you. So you get every week 2 questions that you can ask me and you get direct answers. Again, it's not a chat box. It is a real human being reading your questions and providing answers. It's also accountability that actually works. The daily tracking form is designed to build consistency, not just count calories, as it tracks the whole picture. Sleep quality, your energy, your mood, your hydration rituals, supplement, prayer, reflections, highlights, all of the above. When someone fills out this daily, they're building self-awareness and discipline, which is the start to lasting change. Next, we have training programs. So every client can access my creative program that I included in the app. So I provide a complimentary 4-day training program. And if you want your own customized, there is an additional fee for you to have your own tracking program or your own training program in the app. Then there's also a complete plant-based recipe section. Why I'm encouraging plant-based is because it is whole food plant-based, and it's helping everybody get more fiber in, helping people lower their saturated fat intake, lower dietary cholesterol, help your LDL. Like, you are trying to lower all the things that can negatively impact your health. And so eating whole food plant-based will help. I'm not saying you need to do it all the time, but it is definitely helpful to have those recipes so people know where to start. Then also, there is a tracking system. So people can go ahead, which I'll show you very soon, a tracking system where you can type in the servings, whatever you had, and it saves and shows so I can also see as a coach that reviews what we're typically eating and where we can improve. And then lastly, it has education. So science-backed resources, pro athlete stories, books, podcast recommendations, all the above. So right now, through March 15th, we have a founder's rate, which is a steal of $100 a month. And then afterwards, that 55% discount is going to expire. So highly recommend it if you're looking for something to hold you accountable, to be able to get access to me every week via the app, then this is for you. Okay, guys, so this is my app. It is the Best Life by You tracking app. So what you can see here is that there is an opportunity to purchase membership or client login. If you're currently a client, you'll be able to just press client login, create account, and be fine. If you're unsure of how everything works, you can go ahead and watch my app walkthrough video. And then that'll walk you through everything you need to know. You'll just click it, it'll go right to YouTube, and then it'll show you how everything works. Now, what's included, it'll show you, I kind of went through everything already, but I'm going to go ahead, log in at this time, and I'm going to use my test account just so you can see it from a client perspective. So the main screen, you will be able to do it on your phone. Once you press it on your phone, you'll be able to have it in Safari. You'll press share, you'll press view more, add to home screen, and the app adds to your home screen. If you want to just do it on your desktop, you could also do it on your desktop, but this is where your journey starts. So you're going to see here a weekly stats section after you scroll through the daily intake. Weekly stats sections shows what you guys have achieved thus far for the week, what your averages in calories, protein, carbs, fat, fiber, how many days of exercise you have hit, how many steps you hit, what's your average water, and so forth. Just so I can help guide you in whatever way you need to, I don't want to say do better, but do better. So let me go ahead and just show you an overview of our daily accountability tracker. So you'll put in your first, last name, make sure there's no extra spaces, a weight if you want to include your weight, hours of sleep, then your macros. If you're tracking on something like MyFitnessPal, you'll be able to just type in your protein, carbs, fat, and fiber. But if you want to use my system, I'll show you how to do that very soon. Hydration and rituals. So I'll go ahead and fill mine out. I always do a gallon of water. I take my Juice Plus. I have magnesium every day, zinc, omegas, flow. I went for a walk today, and then training notes. You don't have to include it here if you're not using, if you are not using a customized training program and you want to include your workout here, you can. Then how many steps you hit, what a daily highlight was, went to gym, daily reflection, feeling strong today. And then you could go ahead, change your energy levels, and then you would press save entry. Now, at the top or at the bottom for those who are on the phone, you're going to see all these plant-based recipes. These are whole food plant-based recipes. So what's really cool about this is if you're trying to eat more plants, right, just to be healthier, you can look through these recipes, you press view recipe, it'll show you the servings, it'll show you how many calories per serving, it'll show you the instructions, the recipe, the breakdown, macro breakdown of it, and then say today I wanted sweet potato bean hash, I'll add to tracker, it'll get added. Say for smoothies, I want a chocolate peanut butter protein shake, I'm going to add to tracker, and it adds. Then those are recipes, so feel free to have some fun. And as the app continues to progress, I will be adding in more recipes. This is just a starter right now. So you can go to meals, and this is the really cool part. So you can change the serving size. So say I had 1 cup of soy milk today, and then say I had 1 slice of Dave's Killer Bread. You can go ahead and put it in. If it doesn't automatically populate, it's going to find the thing closest to it. And then say for breakfast, I also had 1 small banana. And it'll go ahead, save those. And then say for snack today, I had dates, and it saves it. And if you say like, oh, I ended up having, 2 pieces of dates, you can go ahead and it'll calculate out 2. It'll show you the 2. So, then the other thing, you would put it in go to today's entry, and it automatically saves. So I'll just put go to today's entry, and look, it saves in the entry the recipes you included, and it saves the food you just logged. If you're like, ooh, no, I accidentally logged that twice, you could just press X and it cancels out. So I'm going to go right back to meals. All the way at the bottom, you'll see a personal macro calculator. This is based on the Mifflin St. Jeor equation, which calculates your BMR, and it's based on weight, height, age, and sex, but does not account for body fat percentage. Now, here's the thing. It's not 100% accurate here, and I actually kind of steer away from this one because I have a much more detailed calculator I follow based on your actual intensity, based on how many years you've been training. So I'm able to give a better macro calculation. So what I've been encouraging people to do, if you want your personal macros and say you want your personalized meal plan, you can go ahead, book a one-time call with me, and you can get that meal plan. And the one-time call is an option as well. So it's a 50-minute call. And I go through everything. Now, if you want to use it as a starter, you can. It's just not 100% accurate. But I did want to include it just so people can kind of see where they're at. Then the next part, you'll see training here. So what in the training program, it is blank. But if you want to, or if you need to look for something that is like, if you need just a basic plan, you can go ahead, type in your name. I'm just going to make it up. And then you can follow my 4-day strength and just follow this. There are videos to everything just so you can follow along. You'll press save at the end. Say you did it at hotel. You go ahead, press save. You'll be able to put dates in so you can keep in track. But if you have your own workout plan, if you paid for one or you're a current client, then you do have your own workout plan and you'll be able to type your first and last name and get access to that plan. Last thing is the education resources. Y'all know how big I am on education, so I wanted to include this here. So it's an overview of education and resources. There's ways to hit more steps. This will also grow in time, but I did want to make sure people were aware of what to expect in this app. We talk about the science of why plant-based nutrition is so important in healing your body and acting as an anti-inflammatory for the body. And there's so many benefits with all latest research, as in like the past 5 years, instead of the research that tends to get put out from the 1990s, which is over 30 years ago. So we have most up-to-date actual evidence-based research because I love research in that respect. You can learn about pro athletes who are plant-based. You can learn about how it positively impacts our planet being more plant-based, and then how you can transition. Then there's books and podcasts, and these books and podcasts are not just about plant-based nutrition. It is about everything. So if you want to learn more about protein and why too much is actually harmful and the protein myth for you, too much animal protein can be very harmful. So you want to make sure that you learn about that too, since we're in a culture right now that prioritizes protein coffee, protein this. It's like, it drives me nuts. You'll get results without having that much protein. And then the next thing, you can always book a call with me and I will tell you what your macros are based on your intensity too. And then there's recommended podcasts too. If you're a person who likes listening, I included not just plant-based ones, but also just mindset ones. You have the Mel Robbins podcast, you have On Purpose with Jay Shetty, you have a bunch. And then getting started. If you're like, you know what, I kind of want to be plant-based or I kind of want to try this, you can go ahead into a 4-week transition plan and it really does help of what you need to support yourself. And yeah, that's something I recommend. So the beauty of this app, or the part where coaching comes in, is that on the main page, every Sunday, you will be able to input. Let me go ahead and just bounce to another Sunday. You'll be able to input your weekly goals, right? So weekly check-in with me every Sunday. What were your wins? What did you struggle with? And what are your goals? Now, this is where you have direct access to me, where you can go ahead and ask 2 questions here. Maybe it's, oh, I am struggling with bloating. And then you can go ahead, submit that question, and then you submit a second question. Now for this, you can always see your past questions. So if you're like, shoot, I asked a question 3 weeks ago and I couldn't remember what I asked or what Julia's answer was, you can go ahead and see your past questions and what I responded to them. So this is just an example for those who are looking. I give a very detailed response. For example, what do I do if I have high sugar cravings at night? I provided 2 this tests my test client answer by saying, or I responded saying, here are some helpful ways: drink a glass of water, drink a tall glass of water and wait 10 minutes to see if the craving passes, have some fruit. And then I gave an example. I love making banana and ice cream: 1 ripe banana, 1 frozen banana, 1/4 cup of coconut milk or soy milk, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, and then protein powder if you want to help with the satiation. Blend all 3 for 3 seconds and you have a protein and a healthy fruit snack. And then the other one, you could distract yourself, maybe read a spicy book, maybe watch a show, whatever you please. So I provide thoughtful answers here. So now it says awaiting reply. So me on this would go ahead and I would respond to them. And then in your app, you'll actually get a notification that I responded. Or if you don't have any questions, I provide feedback. So that's the other really cool thing, is that I'm providing feedback to you so you know what you can improve on, right? Like if I look through your week and I'm like, shoot, you didn't work out at all this week, or you did it, you hit like 3,000 steps a day, so maybe our goal is 3,500 steps. It's pretty much, I don't want to like downgrade this, but it's pretty much low maintenance coaching. Like you get coaching, you don't get the calls, but you definitely get coaching where I'm in your corner, and I'm able to help you with that. So really good deal, guys. I highly recommend it to especially my clients who are doing nutrition calls with me 1 time a month. I think it's very beneficial. So I recommend everybody to at least try this, even if it's a month you start off, but especially with the great deal for until March 15th, highly recommend. The clients that have been using it thus far have enjoyed it. A few of them got early access to it and they've been loving it so far. And if you do have any feedback on it, please definitely let me know, because I'm the one who built it, so I can absolutely add to it, fix it, but it's really personalized. So say, like I said, you book a 1-time call with me and you're like, man, I really want like a meal plan to follow or meal guidance, or like, what should I do if I have hypothyroidism or whatever? I can include a plan in the app for you to follow. So that's really cool. And then also there's a way to export everything on the app. So on your main page, you will be able to export everything. When, like, say you want to export each week, you can go ahead and export each week. But this is truly a life-changing app, and I'm so passionate about it. I'm so excited about it, and I really hope that it helps you guys live your best life. So if you have any questions about the app, I will go ahead and drop the link below. And remember, now through March 15th, it is a steal. So I would recommend booking it now, even if you only use it for the coaching questions. It is 100% recommended. So hope that helps you all. Again, if you do have questions, please reach out. You could go info.bestlifebyu@gmail.com, or check out the link below, or just go ahead and send me a DM. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Let's continue to keep living your best life. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you would like to continue to get these episodes first thing, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube and on Spotify under Best Life by You. If you're interested in working together, y'all can go ahead and visit bestlifebyu.com/work with me, or go ahead and follow me on Instagram at NutriFitJulia. Send me a DM, or just follow for more information, fun tips, and just a lot of humor. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let's continue to live the best life by you.